Welcome to the Ultimate Driving Practice Test. In this series, we'll test your knowledge of safe driving practices, rules of the road, and more. But here's the twist, you'll have just 10 seconds to guess the correct answer to each question. So, get ready to think fast and test your driving IQ. Don't worry if you don't know the answer right away. Use these practice tests to learn and improve your driving knowledge. Are you up for the challenge? Let's get started. What is the purpose of the Washington State Driver Guide? To provide information on driving in Washington State. To advertise car insurance. To sell vehicles. To promote tourism in Washington. The answer is to provide information on driving in Washington State. This guide provides information on driving in Washington State, including rules, regulations, and safety tips. At what speed are roundabouts designed for? 50 to 60 miles per hour. 5 to 10 miles per hour. 30 to 40 miles per hour. 15 to 20 miles per hour. The answer is 15 to 20 miles per hour. Roundabouts are designed for speeds of 15 to 20 miles per hour. How does the state keep track of a driver's traffic infractions and other related records? By maintaining a diary. By using an online survey. By keeping an abstract of driving record. By using a mobile app. The answer is by keeping an abstract of driving record. The state keeps a record of license applications, traffic infractions, convictions for motor vehicle violations, collision involvement, and failure to appear notices for every driver. Do motorists in Washington need to have liability insurance? No, it's optional. Yes, but only for commercial vehicles. Yes, and they must carry proof of such insurance. No, but they need health insurance. The answer is yes, and they must carry proof of such insurance. Motorists must have liability insurance and carry proof of such insurance. What is the requirement for infants and children regarding the use of a rear-facing child safety restraint system? They should use it until they are 3 years old. They should never use it. They should use it until they are 2 years old. They should use it only during long trips. The answer is they should use it until they are 2 years old. The guide provides updates on child restraint requirements, including the need for infants and children under 2 to use a rear-facing child safety restraint system. Which of the following is a warning sign mentioned in the guide? Stop sign. Restaurant sign. Hotel sign. Winding road sign. The answer is winding road sign. The guide provides visual representations of various warning signs such as winding road, divided highway, cross road, merging traffic, slippery when wet, school crossing, pedestrian crossing, and more. Which of the following is not a type of driver license mentioned in the guide? Enhanced driver license. Tourist driver license. Intermediate driver license. Instruction permit. The answer is tourist driver license. The guide describes different types of driver licenses, including instruction permits, intermediate driver licenses, standard driver licenses, and enhanced driver licenses. By what date will standard driver licenses no longer be acceptable for boarding domestic flights? January 1, 2025. July 4, 2025. May 7, 2025. December 31, 2024. The answer is May 7, 2025. By May 7, 2025, standard driver licenses will no longer be acceptable for boarding domestic flights and entering certain secure federal facilities. Which license in Washington is compliant with Real ID? Instruction permit. Standard driver license. Intermediate driver license. Enhanced driver license. The answer is enhanced driver license. Washington's enhanced driver licenses are Real ID compliant. Which online service is not offered by the Washington State Department of Licensing? Driver licensing. Vehicle registration. Online food delivery. License renewal. The answer is online food delivery. The guide highlights various online services available for driver licensing and vehicle registration. Which sign indicates a slippery road when wet? Stop sign. Slippery when wet sign. Gas station sign. School crossing sign. The answer is slippery when wet sign. The guide provides visual representations of various warning signs such as winding road, divided highway, cross road, merging traffic, slippery when wet, school crossing, pedestrian crossing, and more. How is a roundabout described in the guide? A traffic light system. An intersection with a stop sign. An intersection control device with traffic circulating around an island. A pedestrian crossing zone. The answer is an intersection control device with traffic circulating around an island. A roundabout is an intersection control device with traffic circulating around an island. Which of the following is not a traffic control device mentioned in the guide? Speed bumps. Traffic lights. Roundabouts. Hover signals. The answer is hover signals. The guide mentions various traffic control devices such as speed bumps, roundabouts, but not hover signals. At a four-way stop, who has the right of way? The vehicle on the left. The vehicle that arrives last. The vehicle that arrives first. The largest vehicle. The answer is the vehicle that arrives first. At a four-way stop, the driver reaching the intersection first goes first. Drivers entering a road from where must yield to vehicles already on the main road. A roundabout. A highway. A freeway. A driveway or alley. The answer is a driveway or alley. Drivers entering a road from a driveway, alley, parking lot, or roadside must yield to vehicles already on the main road. Before crossing an intersection, what should drivers ensure? That they have enough fuel. That their windows are clean. There is space to cross completely. They have their seatbelt on. The answer is there is space to cross completely. Before crossing an intersection, ensure there is space to cross completely, so that you do not block the intersection if you have to stop. Which sign indicates that passing is not permitted? Yield sign. No passing sign. Roundabout sign. Parking sign. The answer is no passing sign. No passing signs tell you where passing is not permitted. These signs are yellow or orange and placed on the left side of the roadway. What should you do if a dog starts to chase you while you're on a bicycle? Speed up and try to outrun the dog. Kick the dog. Get off your bike and put it between you and the dog. Throw something to distract the dog. The answer is get off your bike and put it between you and the dog. If a dog starts to chase you, ignore it or, using a firm, loud voice, yell "No." If the dog does not stop, get off your bike and put it between you and the dog. What should you do if you miss your exit in a roundabout? Reverse and take the exit. Stop and wait for directions. Continue around the roundabout. Exit immediately. The answer is continue around the roundabout. You may exit at any street or continue around if you miss your exit. What is one of the warning signs depicted in the guide? Restaurant ahead. Winding road. Hotel ahead. Gas station ahead. The answer is winding road. The guide provides visual representations of various warning signs such as winding road, divided highway, cross road, merging traffic, slippery when wet, school crossing, pedestrian crossing, and more.